Do you wanna dance with somebody? I wanna dance with someone. We might not need anybody, but I could be the one. Come with me, sway to the music. I know a place we can go. Tell me you like how I'm moving, that I could be the one.
Yo no me voy si tú te quedas. Me trago al sol a darte calor. Que yo no estoy para dejarte dura en cera. Vela quema y libera mi afección. Sin tu sabor me quedo en seco. Canta el sudor bañado en ti. Que yo no estoy para dejarte dura en cera. Jamás suave, luna entera, conexión. Me trago al sol.
Counting all the ways I can tell you that I need you every day. Ooh, we might speak different languages, but when it comes to love, we sound the same. It's the same old love, same way we touch. Oh, I could be the one. It's the same old love, same way we touch. Oh, I could be the one.
Yo no me voy si tú te quedas. Me trago al sol a darte calor. Que yo no estoy para dejarte dura en cera. Vela quema y libera mi afección. Sin tu sabor me quedo en seco. Canta el sudor bañado en ti. Que yo no estoy para dejarte dura en cera. Cama suave, luna entera, conexión. Me trago al sol. Me trago al sol.
I've been in motion like a green light. My future's unfolding and it seems right. I was down and out all season. Had to focus on my healing. Now my pain transmuted to my gains and all my tears dry. Now I'm like, all of my dark days I made it through. Even with scars sprinkled on the proof that it all gets better in time. It gets better in time. It gets better. It all gets better in time. It gets better in time. It gets better.
I had to lay low, in case you wondering, but how did my day go? They keep moving by so fast, I needed to play slow. Keep running back and forth, so much is new. Smashing pumpkins on your roof, I might act a fucking fool. Left hand gripping on the wheel, right hand gripping on the steel. Sunset blend like a grill, I was thinking we could just chill. Meet you in the moon around noon, it's hard keeping track around here. And I don't make decisions out of fear, so we gon' have to settle this shit here.
All of my dark days I made it through. Even with scars sprinkled on the proof. It all gets better in time. It gets better in time. It gets better. It all gets better in time. It gets better in time. It gets better. It all gets better in time. It gets better in time. It gets better. It it all gets better in time. It gets better in time. It gets better.
Hey, let's go.
All right, I want to play the this one. This one's good. Did you fuck with it?
I like them. I'm not too bothered by these. These are pretty quality. They're
Yeah,
a little,
these are the
they're a
two
little
best.
choppy for me. Like they're a little like, you know, they're
All
not
right, I'm gonna
dancing. They're
update.
definitely good. They're definitely well done. I'll give them that.
I am updating Instagram. We're having if you're here on Twitter, I love you. Twitter is where we gotta live. Instagram is not my friend, and so we can't go live on Instagram for some reason. Maybe it's because I have 3 followers, but I'm gonna post something on there so that they come here. Where is she?
She's here.
Oh my God!
What's up?
It's a double screen. Happy belated birthday, Taro.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
So a little bit
should
of what
we?
here is we pick some songs, we rate them however we choose to rate them. Critty and I tend to go with cigarettes and vapes depending on how we're feeling.
Stop it. I'm dead.
And then sometimes we live mint and we shout out communities and yeah.
I love it. Let's get it.
Okay, I am still figuring out Instagram. I'm gonna share your link, Rayla, I guess, because it's the first one that popped up.
Do it.
Okay.
We can pipeline them that way. I don't mind.
Bad Girls Club Live. Live music.
I love the branding.
Okay. So hopefully they tap in. Okay. All right. Whew. Now I can relax. Okay, so yeah. We started with some song camp. Have you guys, Taro, did you get to listen to any of the tracks from that C4 drop?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. All right. I played the best one already. All right. Can we do this one more time so I can settle in and get the Musicurator
Yes.
links out? You know, we got 7 viewers. We want 700.
Hey, this is
all right.
this is a surprise
beginning.
stream. It's a surprise stream.
It's just the
It is. You're right. You're right. Okay.
We did no
All right.
promo. You hit me about 2 hours ago and said, let's stream. And I said, okay, well, Taro's going to be coming over. So now we got a guest. We're all ready. And here we are.
All right. All right.
Mine on the couch.
All right.
Oh my gosh, it's too.
All right, guys.
Being included in
I'm going to
that.
hit play.
It's the
Do you wanna dance with somebody? I wanna dance with someone. We might not need anybody, but I could be the one. Come with me, sway to the music. I know the place we can go. Tell me you like how I'm moving, that I could be the one.
Yo no me voy si tú te quedas. Me trago al sol a darte calor. Que yo no estoy para dejarte dura en cera. Vela quema y libera mi afección. Sin tu sabor me quedo en seco. Canta el sudor bañado en ti. Que yo no estoy para dejarte dura en cera. Cama suave, luna entera, conexión. Me trago al sol.
Counting all the ways I can tell you that I need you every day. Ooh, we might speak different languages, but when it comes to love, we sound the same. It's the same.
Have real fun on this shit.
Okay. What did you guys think? What do we think? That might be the best one on the song
Okay,
count.
so I realized just now, like listening to it the second time, that like Alan Lilly was on it, and he's like one of the first people I connected with, like 2022, beginning of like my music experience here. Has a band based out of Tijuana. That's like how right?
Let's go.
So super stoked to see that. Jordan had some remarks about like the singer.
Oh yeah, I literally texted Kathleen just now, being like, "Your voice is perfection. It literally is so perfect. Like, I love the smooth, like buttery vocals over that type of track. Like, it's very like radio pop, but also like that dance hall type vibe too. So it's like you can hear it anywhere. But like, I love her like just juxtaposition with her voice because her music's usually a lot softer, and so hearing her voice like with that setting was super dope.
Okay, yeah.
Like wow, like I'm actually like giving reviews. This is cool.
Yeah, no, this is what we do. We sit here and we talk
I'm like
about
2 sips of wine. I'm like,
No, this is great. Like when Taro's on, you're gonna get a text message compliment from her. So
facts.
hey, I mean,
Yeah.
what's better than that?
I had
Um,
All
yeah,
right.
the artist I knew was Rabbit because of that Matthew Chimes song I've been listening to nonstop.
Wait, that's so crazy that we all landed on like a different artist out of the three that were on it. We were like, this is what we fuck with.
It is why I really wonder how they select the groups of three, but they did a good job, at least on this track and in the Eman Europe one that I played earlier. That one was fire. John Waltz and some guy Finnessy.
Nice.
Do you know that one, Arella, from Tijuana?
Mm-mm.
Okay. All right, so let's go to the main event. This is all right.
Mr. Resistance. Music Curator Live.
There you go. Okay.
Also, I kind of love that we've just like hijacked Music Curator.
Yeah, I miss him. He hasn't been. Have you seen or heard from him?
Haven't heard a peep.
Taro, do you know who Music Curator is?
So he's they. We're not going to gender.
You're right. It could be a woman.
This could be a woman. We have no idea. They did some like deep dive reviews on On-Chain Music and dropped like the first critical review of any track, kind of ripping Daniel Allen, which was kind of a huge one to throw out there, and kept it really like positive and like constructive, but definitely was the first publication and first person to kind of come out and say like, hey, this song isn't that good, but maybe like, check out these other ones by Daniel and like.
Interesting.
You know what? Taro, you should read that review. I'll send it to you. Or really show it to her because like there's a part where he actually gets a little critical. And like now I'm listening to that song, that noise, that Daniel Allen song a lot more. And I laugh at that part where he like criticizes it. And I don't know, it just makes the song more enjoyable for me now. I'm like, dang, I wish I minted it just so I could.
Hey, it opened the door for us to rate things with proper SIGs.
Yeah, he did. And I actually gave him a shout out on the Sound of Fractures Scenes project. So I'll have to do a whole Twitter post about that.
Hell yeah.
But, yeah. Anyways, okay, so
he was looking a little crazy with this split screen. I love us being big on this, but I think we got to go for like.
Okay.
Unless you shift it over so we can see the song title.
Do you like this?
No, because we can't see the screen. Like.
Okay, I'm gonna adjust the screen. Okay.
I think you can do it.
Don't worry. Does it look better?
We still can only see like the tail end of like a track.
Okay. What about now?
Yeah, that's.
Oh, that's sexy.
This is sexy. This is hot. I think we just found the hottest screen for two people on.
Okay. This is our first time doing two people in one IRL.
This is true. This is the first time. Usually it's me, Critty, and like other people chiming in.
This is iconic.
Yeah, this is a first. This is a rare.
We're finally drinking. I wish I had shots.
Critty, you do not need to be drinking.
I know. I would just be complaining about you know who.
Who? I need to know.
No, I think everyone this guy, so I don't want to trash him.
All
What is
right.
it?
Oh, I see that you're listening to Instantante.
Oh, I am. Oh fuck. Okay. Well,
Outed. All right, let's get it going. Let's
okay.
get
All right. Do you want to do faked it? Do you want to do okay KO?
Let's start with KO. Let's rock it off because right now
I haven't heard this one.
dropped today, open for sales, super cool. Blow up the feed with it. Let's get some hype on this artist because this track is the stuff.
Okay. All right, we're gonna fire away. Faked it. Oh. Okay, so the only problem with this is, hold on, guys, is I can't.
Oh, Lord, yeah, 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 yeah. Take me back 4 or 5 years to be exact. And take a minute and I'll tell you where I'm at. I'm just floating through all this, and I can't tell if I'm even doing this well. Pretty girl look like she probably cast some spells, and I'm just loving all this. Fuck around and find something better, like I'm ditching the norm. I'm having dreams, I'm on the ad with my bitch in the form. Find a love without the pain, like I'm ditching the thorns. But every rose draw blood, it's just the way it performs. But I feel like must be doing something right. I must be doing something right. I feel like must be doing something right. I must be doing something right. Thinking I could probably do better if I just put the pressure, then I might take flight, then decline till it's better. I'm stressing like my ass in college, so I'm burning up so high I need a license to pilot. Then they wonder why I'm sitting in the corner, I'm quiet, cause I'm observing something. Watching, if you look, you probably learning something. Making all this money, you be learning something. Funny how it changed right before your eyes. Pretending you ain't seen it, acting on surprise, like it's not a lie. I wonder if they made it. I wonder how they doing still. I wonder if they fake it. I wonder how do it feel. I wonder if they made it. I wonder how they doing still. I wonder if they fake it. I wonder how do it feel. I wonder how do it feel. I wonder if they made it. I wonder how they doing still. I wonder if they fake it. Must be doing something right. I must be doing something right. I feel like I must be doing something right. I must be doing something right.
Which puts it like this: talking about it means the mystical experience, Satori, the realization that you are the eternal energy of the universe, like Jesus did. It says like this: you cannot catch hold of it, nor can you get rid of it. In not being able to get it,
Yo, Jordan, some hot takes on that one.
Not hot takes.
Yes.
All right.
Let's go, Taro.
So, reminds me, it gives me that like nostalgic, like 2018, 2016, 17 SoundCloud era, right? Of like that very like cool, like lo-fi rap type of flow, which I love. And I think his voice is so dope and the flow is great. Melodies, honestly, everything was great about the song itself. I think like to take it to the next level is to take that like SoundCloud era sound, but not make it so like one dimensional with the mix.
Oh, you should hear his other shit.
Like, is it more like crazy stuff? Like,
Man can sing.
No.
Man's got some vibes.
Oh, I'm totally sure. I mean, like with the instrumental, honestly,
Yeah.
more of the mix of like bringing that forward a bit, I think like would elevate the song itself. But like that's the only critique I would have. Like if I had to critique, like I think it's a dope song I'd put on my playlist and vibe and smoke to.
She put it on her playlist, vibe, and spoke to it. It was giving me pure wine and afternoon vibes, like exactly what we're doing right now, like laid back, chilling, like
Totally.
like spliff in hand, like type vibe where you're just like grooving. It also gives me a little bit of like Mac Miller, like low mellow rap moment.
Totally. Which
Like
is
it has that
vibe.
cadence. I mean, obviously I minted, so I'm giving it a 5 out of 5 SIGs. I love KO.
Oh, you rated out of 6?
Yeah, we rated
of 5?
We rated out of 6. You can rate with whatever you want. Satwick did
You
muffin.
use tarot cards.
Yeah, you can rate it out
Oh
of
my
tarot
God.
cards.
Rated, that's hilarious.
Critty, what are your thoughts?
Well, this honestly off the break, it just kind of like reminds me of the stuff that my brother listens to. My younger brother, he likes Wu-Tang Clan. He likes these like real heartfelt rap songs.
Mhm.
And yeah, I don't know. I guess that's what he reminds me of a little bit. I gotta send this track to my brother, see if he likes it.
Dude, what if he wins? That would be sick.
Yo, I wish he knew how to use the computer. I don't think he does.
Car?
How old
He
is
don't even know how to text me back.
My brother doesn't know how to text me back either. It's okay.
But yeah, no, I think I'll grab it forever on this one.
So we all win here. But anyways, KO's sick. He's got a lot of range. I really love this track.
vibes? Yeah.
And he also makes all of his own artwork. So like all this stuff is just
Love
like,
that.
you know,
Yeah, this is iconic. He's definitely got. I'll say that about like the covers. They're like every track. It's like he's definitely got a style. He's got a brand behind him. So I like that.
for sure.
One thing I saw people talking about a little bit on Twitter was about like making content, making like videos and like sharing a little bit more about like who you are as an artist. And I think like we should probably push that for new artists, especially ones that we haven't known for the past couple of years.
Yeah,
So definitely would like to learn like
that was a whole topic in the sound spaces today too. Was also like how
That's cool.
the sounds Twitter spaces used to be about like sharing the artist story, and like there's just too many artists
Yeah.
coming on now to do a Twitter space for everyone, but that like sharing narrative and sharing like who you are and like what inspires you is like really important to getting people to like fuck with your music in the long term.
So true. I love to hear you guys say that too, like especially as music curators and people who just like love music, because I think like as an artist you can overthink it a bit and feel like, oh shit, like am I like being too much, like exposing too much of
Open a window.
myself, or am I being like too corny or whatever? But like low key, I'll literally post a TikTok like being like my exact self, like it's just so like whatever, I'm like fuck it, you know, and then I'm like, oh shit, like this is probably cringe, and then I'll have people be like, oh, like I actually really like when you do those types of TikToks where you're just like talking to the camera, or when you're just doing blah blah blah, like just being yourself. And so I feel like that's a huge part of Web3 too, that maybe like you said, Aurelia, like the sound spaces, that was a huge part of just like showing your narrative and connecting with people on like a human level, and then people are like more open to connecting with your art, and then you form those relationships like we all have.
Well,
so.
it's also like at that time, at that like rate though as well, it's like you're buying into the music, but you're also buying into the individual who's making the music.
Yeah.
When you're gonna
More
spend,
not be addicted, man. Those Twitter spaces, yeah.
I buy KO's stuff not only because I think it's really good, but also because like I know him as an actual person, like outside of on-chain music, and like I think he's super dope. Like I've heard his story, like I know what this kid's going through, been through, like, and I'm over
Yeah,
here.
we want to know that too, share it with everybody,
Exactly. And like that's what makes me want to support his music even more, because I'm like, yo, like I know where you've been, I know where you're going, like I want to be a part of this wave with you and like help you change your life for the better.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like when they set up their profiles, like link the Twitter, link the Instagram, link the Spotify, I mean, they should have the TikTok link. We want to see your funny meme videos too.
True. We got a big one coming up. So Valentina Sai, me and Jordan, me and Taro, big fans of her. She's a darling. We love
Do you
her.
know Chrome Bodies?
So Chrome Bodies is a duo between, I think it's like Hotel Garuda and someone else. So kind of big names in the EDM space as is. So this is kind of a big hitter. Like I saw this come out and I was like, yo, this is gonna go places. If you're gonna
Yeah.
invest in music, I think this is probably a good investment.
And see, I like that they started like promoting it with the music video. So you get to catch the vibes. It was like dark vibes, like in the alleyway. They looked like they were in Too Fast, Too Furious, like filming just like one of those scenes.
Honestly, great video. And also Valentina is like a 10 out of 10 when it comes to like video and marketing and all that stuff. So I've been like bombarded with this.
It was nice to see her outside of her bedroom too, I gotta admit.
Fair enough, dude. I back that. It's super cool. All right,
With
let's
the knitting.
So good at branding.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Actually, shout out to Martin. I hope he's watching. I hope he's here. He
Oh my god, me too.
selected this from the dance chat. Yeah, Martin is definitely one of my favorite people in this space.
Martin's an OG Valentina fucking stan, and we're
He's
here
a
for
Arrow stan too, so I know he's watching.
I fucking love Martin.
It's a win-win for Martin
I
today.
love- he's
Shout
my
out
fave.
Martin, Collector Supreme.
47 minutes. Okay, all right, let's jam.
Mint on this one. Let's go.
Darling, is this what you want? Sitting here while you're broken. Tell me, is this what you thought? Falling in love while choking. I like all the ways you want me. Love the way you taunt me. Darling, you confront me. And I like you for today. I won't lie. Hold on for a long ride. Tell me if this feels right. And that could be a good if you want that. Only if you're good when I'm down bad. I'll do what you want if you do what I like. I could be yours for the night. That could be a good if you want that. Only if you're good when I'm down bad. I'll do what you want if I do what I like. I could be yours for the night. Could be a could be a I could be yours for the night. Could be a could be a I could be yours for the night. All the ways you want me, love the way you taunt me. Darling, you confront me, and I like you for today. I won't lie. Hold on for a long ride. Tell me if this feels right. I could be yours for the night. That could be a good if you want that. Only if you're good when I'm down bad. I'll do what you want if you do what I like. I could be yours for the night. Could be a could be a could be a I could be yours for the night. Could be a I could be yours for the night.
Hell yeah.
Oh, we're not ready for you, sir boy. Okay.
Hell yeah. Yo. That song takes me back to being like 15 years old, Coachella, like ecstasy,
15 years old at
hard
Coachella.
out, like
Ecstasy at 15? Hold on.
That is kind of gnarly.
Your dad watching this? Hey, Mr. Arela.
Mr. Avela.
No, it like takes me back to being like that young and innocent, like dancing my little heart out.
Innocent?
Yes, it takes me back to my youthful innocence. Okay, stop interrupting me.
Sorry.
Anyway, it takes me back to being like young at those like rave, like Calvin Harris like moments in time where you're just like pure love and joy. Okay, like that's what it gives me.
Okay.
Come on, don't twist it wrong. As I sit here looking like a cigarette mom.
Cigarette model. We are selling smoking.
Oh my
Bring selling smoking back.
Innocent.
Tobacco advertisements. They're in.
I know you do look like the soccer mom that unwinds with cigarettes and raving and wine. Is that white Zinfandel? What are you guys sipping on?
We're sipping on Côte de Rose. It has a rose on the bottom.
Rosé?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was white Zinfandel. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Your sister coming to like visit and like really like literally.
Okay, but anyways, it brings me back to a youthful place for myself where like I had no worries in the world and I was just very happy in the crowd, dancing my little heart out. It's
One
very-
night stands, I could be yours for the
Okay,
night.
Kitty, what were you doing at 15? Okay, I might have been at a rave. What were you doing?
Playing soccer.
Playing soccer, being wholesome. But it's done really well, like especially with these artists together, like you're gonna get something that's extremely well done, very clean, like top tier.
How many cigarettes tier?
I give this one a 4 out of 5 cigs. Like I would love to give it a 5 out of 5 cigs, but like it doesn't quite hit on the drops for me. Like I want a little bit more oomph when it's dropping into like the party mode. It kind of just falls flat for me. But other than that, it's really pretty and it definitely uplifted my like energy.
Same. What about tarot?
Yeah, I would definitely put that on my like gym playlist. Like I would love to like just cycle to that. You know what I mean? Like that shit would be like like going crazy. So yeah, I give it like a 5 out of 5 for that. For
Yes. Okay. All right, Valentina, you hear that? That's a 5 out of 5. Can we text her?
We can text
sure.
her.
Yes, we could actually do that.
Yeah. Everyone's getting a text. If you are in Taro's phone, we are giving you a text review.
I hope I have her number saved.
I have her number.
You lost her number?
I'm so bad at like
No,
saving
it's
numbers.
so Suave and Satwick have a song out right now called "Lost Your Number."
Oh.
If you lost her number, though, I think that means you have to go mint that track. Ooh, just throwing that out there.
That is crazy.
Okay, I'm going to click on it. Okay, it didn't play yet. All right, this one, Sir Boy asked me to add this. And actually, you know what? After I added it, I got some referrals. So, and we didn't even like music curate it. So, pretty happy that just adding to a playlist will, help generate some mints, although they are forever editions. Okay, this is the second collab with Hey Bella and Sir Boy. This is a little bit more vulnerable of a song from her. And I'll be honest, I kind of want a little bit more background on how and why this collab came out and like what she was thinking. Because let's listen to the song first and then we'll talk about it after.
Hell yeah.
All right.
No, todo bien, aprendiendo, a eso vinimos, ¿no? Llevo toda la noche dando vueltas en la cama, algo no me deja respirar. Quisiera poder hablar con alguien, pero todos tienen suficiente en qué pensar. Sigo andando por la orilla con un miedo irracional. No recuerdo en qué momento fue que yo perdí la paz. Nunca me he sentido suficiente y por eso toda esta ansiedad. Y aunque yo me
Short and sweet.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna call it right there. That's too short. Like that was like edging me into a song. Like I was waiting for like the rest of the song. Yeah, like I get it. Like we can make songs as long as we want them to be. Honestly, full vibe of it, great. Just double it. Give me another minute and 10 seconds of that because I didn't even get to like fully get into the song because it's only a minute long. But honestly, Hey Bela has like one of the most gorgeous voices, period. So
For
I'll give
sure.
I'll give them like a 4 out of 5 SIGs because I really do like it. They lose a SIG on the fact that I just want a complete full track.
Okay. And what I'll say is I do appreciate that this is the first time, and I feel like I wish we could go back and get
Oh
like
wait,
the
Third says it's the
English
golden egg reward.
translation.
Wait, Critty, what's the golden
The
egg
full
reward?
song. That's kind of dope.
Oh shit! The golden egg is the whole song. Yo, that fuck.
Oh my god.
No, todo bien, todo bien.
Boy, take it back. You get 5 out of 5 SIGs because that is freaking brilliant. Let's go down to the golden egg fucking reward.
An extended version. Okay, guys. I see where you're headed.
Okay, I take my vote back. 5 out of 5 SIGs. That's a solid golden egg freaking reward. I'm
But
not
still,
recommending
it's hating the music.
I'm
right?
not recommending everyone do this. But now that I know that there's a full version of this song will be a 5 out of 5 full version.
Okay. But also, all right. So, I mean, I do like that they added the English translation so we could kind of like, see what she was saying. I wish we could get the Instante translation. I wish we could get the Melancholia, or whatever the song is. But yeah, and another thing, like now I feel like I've been spoiled with Satwick and Suave because they got this whole podcast series and like really diving into the relationship between the two of them, how they met and like how they collaborated and like what they went through because they did work on the song for like several months. I mean, Satwick worked on it for like 2 years, so I feel like they've got Sir Boy and Hey Bella have 2 tracks out now, and I think like we definitely want to dive into that, that the relationship there, the friendship, the what's going on, how they're.
I want to know more behind the scenes. I'm just still reeling on the fact that I was like, yo, a minute and 10. I was like, nah, like I don't like that. But knowing that they're like the golden egg, like that's so much incentive to go mint this track. And like, if you like it, you got to go whale this and hope that you get the golden egg. That's honestly a hot play.
And it's a good way to see if people like fuck with the idea at first too. To even like do. I think it's cool. It's an experiment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're in for experiments. Shout out Sir Boy. Shout out Hey Bela. I love what you're doing with this.
I wish they. All right, we're gonna talk to them. They're in the dance chat. I'm gonna say put out a tweet and like let people know like this is not the entire song. There's like a extended version, and then like maybe share a little bit more. And I swear this thing will get minted out immediately, just with like a little bit more context and content.
Some content. Let's go.
Okay, so that's cool. All right, golden egg.
What's your vote on it, Pretty? I haven't heard any of your votes this session.
Okay, so for this one, yeah, I'm gonna give it 3.5. But that's just because I want more, and yeah, that's it. But I love them dearly. They're like 2 of my favorite artists that we've got through.
Two greats of the space. Honestly, quality music. All right, let's keep this ball rolling.
I hope the Vivid Fever Dreamers are here because we are going to Mr. Hilroy.
Yeah.
And yeah, we were supposed to get this last week, but now we're getting it today. It's called Complete Me.
Also, Broey brought Mr. Hilroy in. Broey's been like very active in moving into what?
I love him. He's great.
He's honestly 10 out of 10 D-Gen vibes, like perfect for the space, like totally picked up on the narrative of like what we're like. Has brought in a bunch of good artists. I got to like work with one of his newer artists that he on like wanted to get into the space this week. His name's Stro, I think, SRO.
A new one is this man is a one person loners onboarding team.
I know. We're tag teaming it a little bit. So he's throwing names out there and I'm like, yo man, I got you.
Okay, so one of
Bring it
my favorite
forward.
tracks he
He's
and
also-
Vivid did together, and he sent it to me. They submitted it to the Bitbird Create Together initiative. So and it's like it's a really good track because Vivid's singing on it. You know, I fuck with those tracks, and yeah, I hope they mint it if it doesn't go to Bitbird, or I hope they send it to you. I think you'd fuck with it. But
No, honestly, love all the people that Broy's brought in. Love the Vivid chat. It's honestly been popping. If you
that's
want,
how every artist chat should be. It should be
want a good chat to
Legion
start off in, get a Vivid Fever Dreams NFT, get into Vivid's chat,
Alpha.
join that community. There's a lot of good alpha. There's a lot of good support, a lot of good people. Kind of a sausage fest. I'd love to see some more women.
It's a producer community. So definitely like the
Big
Heads crew. Yeah, and they give each other like real feedback. I like that. You know, it's a
It's
good.
a really honest space. It's a good one. It's 10 out of 10 worth joining if you can. All right.
Maybe for Christmas we'll gift some Dreamer NFTs.
Hell
All
yeah.
right, let's hit play on this one. Hello, Mr. Hilroy. I hope you're watching. Yo.
Talk about producer chat. They're coming with the fire in that. For real. That last drop where it had like the huh and then the drop, I was like, I'm done. That's fire.
Yeah, I fucked with it. Did you get synesthesia from that one?
See, I'm a little tipsy today, so it's not going as fast. But I definitely got tingles listening to that song. It's not my favorite electronic. Personally,
but it's soft, right?
It's definitely a soft electronic. That definitely could be on my soft electronic playlist for sure. I mean, I love like all of that little collective that's coming through Broy, like just dropping insanely good
The
electro.
Broy Collective. I do like the sound of that.
The Broy collective.
The Bros.
But Mr. Hilroy, slay. That's a slay for me. You're doing good. I like this. This is a good one. I'm gonna have to go at least get a forever edition of this one.
Same. I think I'm gonna mint it from the Musicurator playlist just so we get, some more virality.
Yeah, I'm down. I'll mint it from the Musicurator playlist as well.
2 mints tonight.
What's your thoughts, Taro?
I think it's dope. Honestly, I don't really listen to that music that often. Like it definitely I can hear it in like a Red Bull commercial or something. Like I got very like heavy advertisement vibes, like sync placement wise, which is dope. So
What's
yeah.
that sync placement platform of Web3? I don't remember what they're called.
Dequency?
Dequency. Mr. Hilroy, hit up dequency.io. They run sync placement like stuff for on-chain music. Send them this track. Taro thinks it's worth being in a Red Bull commercial. You never know.
You heard it here. Red Bull and Taro and Mr. Hilroy.
I give that one a solid 3.5 cigs. Like, it's good. It could be punchier in my world, but
Yeah,
I think
like
it's good. I wouldn't be mad listening to it on one of my playlists and having it be in the mix. Like, it's a solid track.
Yeah, I would definitely, if I had a car all the time, I would definitely put it on my driving playlist and just kind of like, it makes me want to smoke weed, and I haven't smoked weed, so yeah, I don't know if that's good or bad, but yeah, I'll give it like 3.5, maybe 3.25.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely, I like the head banging, the board sport banging music, but yeah, this is the chill vibes. All right, so since we have a special guest and people are like, why isn't Tara's music on this playlist? And the answer is she has her music on YouTube. Tara, do you have a music video coming for this new Christmas song?
Just like short form content, like little clippy video stuff. But I will say there is going to be a drop
Oh, okay. So should we?
starting this.
So
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's gonna
I'm
be,
privy to what this is.
It will be cool.
It's gonna be a cool holiday season, y'all.
Okay.
Let's just put it that way.
So we do have. It is coming on chain.
Yes.
Coming on
It's
chain.
coming on chain.
Okay. So should we give them a little preview?
Of course.
Because we don't have Spotify.
Of course.
Absolutely.
Okay, we are switching over to goodbye to this playlist. And so now whenever Taro releases Christmas music, it's officially Christmas season. So everybody put your tree, get your stockings out, start
Hanukkah
baking cookies.
Shit, I'm Jewish.
Oh,
I thought it started on the 9th. I thought it started on the 9th.
oh, I'm sorry. I was already playing it.
Yeesh. Yeah.
Thank you.
Wait, now I gotta look this up.
When is Hanukkah?
It does start tomorrow. It does start.
Where are the Hanukkah songs? Where is Adam Sandler?
Honestly, good call out. One of the best Hanukkah songs ever made, period. My father put me onto that one. Shout out, Dad. He was in the sound spaces. He was in the sound spaces earlier today. So like he's a true fan. He mints every once in a while. He has a ghost edition. Soundspace was freaking lit. It was honestly a really good time. Lots of good questions. No insane rugs. I hope more people are joining Sound because of the space, and we're going to be hosting them every other week.
Cool.
To help people get familiar. One of the things that I really wish had gotten a little bit more highlighting is like someone asked about marketing and like trying to like connect with community and whatnot and like spread their music around. And like one of the main things that I'm focusing on when bringing artists in this space is connecting them into communities like dance. Like that's how me and Critty are like vibing, and that's like how this whole Musicurator thing was born. A bunch of collabs have come out of dance, and like it's connecting into existing communities, making friends, meeting people, finding other artists that you like. That's like a really good pathway for any new artist to like enter the space and like really get familiar with what's going on. Cause like if you're just on Twitter, you're never gonna like really
No.
you're never gonna really tap in, but it's like all of us on Telegram and our cool little communities, like chatting every day. That's where the vibes happen.
Exactly. And I think also like times have changed from like you said earlier, like Twitter spaces back in the day, like that's really how I got my foot in the door, was being in all these different spaces where we're able to like hear each other's stories, get to know each other and support each other. And it felt like a lot more close knit in that way. But like realistically, that's not sustainable. And we all kind of have seen that, and we've seen burnout happen. Like with artists, with collectors, with just anybody in the space, honestly. And it's interesting because I have been in the space for like almost 2 years now, which is crazy, right? But I think I did experience burnout like recently, actually, where I just kind of had this switch off. Where granted, I was like working at Reveal too, which was like a whole other kind of like a full-time gig of really helping like promote a bunch of artists in the space. And I found a lot of purpose and fulfillment within that. But because of the nature of crypto and the bear market and where we're at right now, I think it can be heavy on a lot of people, and it can turn this like optimistic space where we're here to like really promote the music and connection into something a bit more, like when people are hungry, people act a little different. And so you start to see that play out in certain communities, and there's still all love. It's just there's a lot of understanding within that, I think, for sure. But recognizing like the burnout and then like taking a step back, like which is kind of what I've done over the past couple months just due to like life circumstances, but like having that time to really see for what this space is that this is really genuine and authentic. I think like those
Deep
connections,
community,
right? Like
yeah.
that deep community, and people entering now is going to be different than that, in a way where it might not be you're just spending all your time in spaces. But I think like what we mentioned earlier, like telling your story and like making that your content is going to be like the way to get in front of this space, and like be different. Like come in, don't just song, like be a bit different with your approach, like that Sir Boy and Hey Bella just did. Like I think that's dope. And it doesn't have to be a one thing that you see, like one thing that someone does that's dope can inspire to do something like that. Like I always say, don't reinvent the wheel, take what works and then put your little spin on it, and then you should be good. But I don't know. I didn't mean to go on that rant.
No, we
but...
love a good rant. We're here for like the alpha. We're here for like the musician's experience, because like me and Critty are just music freaking lovers.
Yeah.
And like we just run a community. Like we just vibe with people, and like
and it should always be music forward too. I think that like that's where a lot of the burnout comes from, is chasing that hustle, and like you start getting that mindset of like, whoa, like I'm kind of like a founder now. Like I'm in this whole new realm of what it means to be an artist, right? And so that's exciting. You find new dimensions to who you are. But at the end of the day, like I had to take a step back and like choose like where does my number one passion lie, and that's like creating music. And so how do I give that space to do what it needs to do in this environment?
I mean, I think at the end of the day, like connecting with people like Taro and like people like Sir Boy and like Martin, like the people that we're calling out today in this stream, is like really important, because we've all been here. We've all gone through the bear market. We've all listened to the music. We've seen, sound go from like a gated community as a platform to like an open community as a platform, and the influx of new music coming out. And, these are people that you should know and connect with, and, ask questions and give love back to. It's all about love. Like I rarely experience like negative vibes within a community.
Mm-hmm.
Like most often, if you're pulling up to a community, unless you're shilling in my Twitter DM aggressively,
yeah,
like I'm probably gonna fuck with you. If you're sending me your music on my Twitter DMs like 50 different times, like I'm not interested. Like you lost me just
happen?
Yes. me and Critty had to like curate around someone who was just
Yeah.
chirping, and I was like, dude, we will give you attention, but like this is not the way that you get mints or like get like
Support. Yeah.
support is like pressing people in their DMs. Like honestly, it does work to reach out to collectors though,
True.
on like a one-on-one basis to be like, hey, I'm new to the space. I saw that you collected a Sir Boy NFT. Like
That's what I'm missing. Like that, like I've had people reach out to me and say, hey, I noticed that you like X, Y, and Z. So, I figured you would like this track because, I know your taste. And then I'm like, okay, so you're not just looking at the numbers, you're kind of looking like deeper, like what is
like
he
the
vibing
way
with?
you go about it. Don't just show me your stuff, but if you look at what I've collected or you look at my playlist and you see the type of music that like I like, and then you're like, hey, I saw that you liked this, you might like my track, I'm way more likely to listen to it and think about supporting it.
It's like the new era of like reaching out to blogs, it's like curators have been new blog writers because, or you're right, like curators, collectors are the new blog writers in Web3 or on chain. And like if I'm emailing a blog a press release for a new single and I'm like, hey, please like listen to my song and write about it, they'd be like, hey, pass. But if I'm like, yo, like I read that article about blah 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 and it really resonated with me because this is similar to what I do, and like then they're gonna be like, oh shit, so I think that's important alpha to share for sure.
I completely
We're gonna that'll be a reel or a TikTok tomorrow. Promise you that.
Oh
Or
yeah.
Friday. I don't know. I'm lazy when it comes to posting.
Yo, oh my gosh, I would like pay you to clip. I'll go live with you, and if you clip my stuff for me for
Vivid.
socials.
We will. I'll send it to you.
Shout out, I've got my Telegram open. I'm in your chat. That's how I'm replying to all this stuff right now.
See, you guys are so good at the chats. Like honestly, I am not involved in many chats as I was before, just because I don't know, burnout. I don't know, but
hey, the space does burn you out. All I can say about burnout is like we've all been in the bear market. The only thing I can tell people is consistency and engagement. Like even if you can only show up and say good morning every day, like just keep going and saying good morning and
I recognize the people that like you don't gotta ask me what I had for breakfast, but like
yeah.
you like, hey, what's up?
Yeah, like as long as you're like, for any new artist entering the space, it's about consistency and presence. If you're coming in here, don't expect to drop a song and have people just like randomly find it. Like discovery's not there yet with like any of the platforms or anything that's going on, but be consistent, show up in the group chats. Like if you want to be a part of dance, hit up me or Critty and we'll add you. We've got a great community going and like we've got a lot of people who chat in there. But show up every day and contribute to the narrative that we're building within the community, and stay consistent with that. And stay consistent with your posting, stay consistent with your promo. Just take 2 minutes out of your day, write one tweet, write one good morning, write one sound feed post.
Good morning.
It's not that hard. If we all can work here full time, you can show up for 5 minutes of your day.
That's true. Good advice. 5 minutes, do a couple. Yeah, GMing will get you so far. It really is.
Everyone loves a good morning, or GN.
That's true.
Or GA. Good afternoon. We might throw a little sauce in there.
No, we VIP.
We don't do GA. It is only morning and night. It's either dark or light outside.
No, Jordan said it perfectly. She's like, we don't do GA, we only VIP.
Okay.
All right, let's get
whoa, okay.
Oh my God, Critty, it took you so long to get that one.
Oh my gosh, really?
Sorry, well, because VIP, I was like thinking of that family affair shit, and I was like, what?
Family affair?
Whoa.
Daniel Allen did like
the
VIP drops.
VIP I Just Need.
Yeah, and then like he remixed all his own songs. Which is
honest, I had an earbug one day that was I Just Need, and I maybe didn't like the song before, but after it got into my ear for that entire day where I was walking around, I was like, I just need. Like as I was walking around with that stuck in my head, I was like,
drum and bass version is
maybe this is a bop.
It's pretty catchy. I like it a lot. I think it's
because of Lyra though. Lyra killed it, man. I'm telling you, these why are these successful females lifting up all the, beta males in the space? But hey,
The music industry in a nutshell.
I mean, that is pretty standard. But I got an earbug of that song. It made me like it, so I guess that's a win. That's what you call pop music right there.
okay. Well, let's let the people listen to what they came here for.
The Jordan special.
Now, Carol, before I play this, I have to ask, does it excite you when you listen to your music with other people that like to rate music, or is it weird and awkward?
Oh, I love it. Please
Okay.
say everything. And I'm such like, I'm really great at receiving criticism.
I'm not a critique.
I know, but anything, like I vibe all the time. Like, honestly, I love it. So
we got to get you in this Vivid Fever Dreams chat,
Please,
Jordan. You're being
duh.
asked. All right, let's
Okay.
listen to this track and I'll work on doing that.
Okay. All right, let's go. It's Christmas with Tarot.
Tis the season, and I'm falling for you in some cozy clothes underneath the mistletoe. It's a feeling that's so merry and bright. You warm up my heart on the coldest winter's night, and I have always dreamt of this day, sitting by our fireplace with gleams of gold lit on a tree set up by you and me. You make me in love with the holiday. You could be the one to show me the way, and every year we could celebrate golden new tradition. Soon we'll be reminiscent. It's like I waited my whole life to spend Christmas with you for the first time. It must be magic, and it's filling the room. So nostalgic, so familiar, so brand new. The gingerbread are dancing in the kitchen. The sleigh bells jingling on in the distance. It's cold outside, so we can order it. This time of year is all about who you're with, and I have always dreamt of this day, sitting by our fireplace with gleams of gold lit on a tree set up by you and me. You make me in love with the holiday. You could be the one to show me the way, and every year we could celebrate golden new tradition. Soon we'll be reminiscent. It's like I waited my whole life to spend Christmas with you for the first time. Christmas with you for the first time.
True.
Uh-oh. Looks like someone...
Okay.
I got hard to pick up for it.
Right.
Okay, first and foremost, I think Taro has one of the most gorgeous voices out there. It sounds exactly like live as it is on recording, which is like kind of major. Sometimes you show up and you're like, whoa, you sound not the same as like the songs.
Thank you.
It's very recognizably like the same across the board. Also, new Christmas banger. I'd much rather listen to that than like
Right?
the OGs.
Honestly, like you can't even tell it's a Christmas song, right? Like it's kind of like that was.
It does have a little Christmas. It has a little bit of Christmas.
Obviously,
in
the
it.
sleigh bells and the little jingle.
Yeah, the little jingle bells definitely go Christmas heavy, but I really enjoy that one.
That's a good Christmas song. The only question I have for you, Taro, is when are you and Sarah Phillips gonna make a Hallmark Christmas movie with all these?
I'm not gonna lie, we did talk about this Saturday. We were talking about how it's a need. We're gonna star in a Hallmark movie together, and it's gonna be Christmas for sure.
How is the movie going to end, though? Are you guys going to be living in the city, pursuing your dreams, or are you going to be married in a farm with flannel pajamas?
You know, I see it happening as more of like a Lifetime Christmas movie. All right, scratch Hallmark. We're going murder. We're going like
Yes.
so it starts, you know, like we're big time gals, like living in NYC, going back to the farm for Christmas, right? It's been years. Things are not the same. And
Murder
we're like,
your ex.
happening. And there has been a serial killer on the loose, but turns out it's someone we know. And then we get wrapped up.
It's a
in yeah, so I'm not going to spoil it for y'all, but I did just make that up.
Oh man. Well, we're waiting for it. We're ready for it. Yeah, I enjoy that one. I don't really like Christmas songs, but that one made me feel happy.
Cool.
You know, that's a good one.
Love that. Yeah, honestly, like it was kind of one of those things. I love Christmas songs, and I love the style, and I feel like I can write them. Like I have fun writing them, and so I was writing it for like a sync pitch, and then I was like, I'm just gonna put it out because why the hell not?
Martin says Taro is Christmas. Oh my God. Woo!
Where is Martin?
I'm
here.
keeping track of the chats.
He's literally here. We're popping off.
We're popping
Hi,
off.
Martin.
Jordan's gonna join the Vivid Fever Dreams. He's gonna airdrop you something.
Oh my God. Okay.
This is honestly a Christmas miracle.
Now that is VIP.
Miracle.
Wow. Okay, so we have that coming out soon, and it's gonna
Accu-Tech.
be special.
Do we have time for the Accu-Tech?
Okay.
Yeah.
Caro, do you want to listen to some techno saxophone music?
Duh.
I think we have to listen to that track. We've talked about freaking Vivid a bazillion times today. Accu-Tech was supposed to be our guest this week, and then we canceled, and then we surprised
Sorry,
everyone with
Vivid.
with Taro.
Well, Accu-Tech is coming next week, and at least we do have another track. He's got that Ziggy Ziggy mixtape. You know we fuck with
Shout out Music Ben. Okay. Shout out Music Ben. We love him. Critty loves him. We all love him. We also love both of these artists. So let's hear it. I'm ready for some techno. I'm ready for some deep, dark, and dangerous.
Oh, fuck.
All right, let's go. But it's a serenade, so don't get too dangerous.
I mean, that's some sexy sax. Anytime Daniel drops some sax, I'm
I'll take off your clothes.
you heard it here first.
What'd
When
you say?
Vivid Fever Dreams drops the sax, just makes you want to take your clothes off, according to Taro.
Whoa. Hey, when I was listening to that sax, I was like, Taro needs to make a Christmas song with Vivid. Like that sax and a Christmas beat. Let's go. Yeah.
What?
2024.
Next year.
2024, Vivid times Taro.
And we'll do the serial killer film
It'll
too.
be a sexy holiday song.
That was good. It'll be
So sexy. It'll be so sexy.
Okay, you guys are overdoing it with the sex sax.
Sex sax. Hey, you know what? That's probably going to be the most viral clip of this whole stream is some sex sax. Okay?
God,
But I don't know if the sax and the beat necessarily go together, but I like the concept. I like where it's going. That's what I'll say. It's not quite marrying in the right way for me on that track. Though I love both of them. I love a lot of their music. This one just didn't quite like.
I didn't think it was techno, but like
Yeah, definitely not techno.
I thought it was like more like Las Vegas, like lounge type of music. Like that's a vibe.
Ooh.
You know?
Okay, if I was at a dinner in Las Vegas and that was what was bumping in the background, I could give it 5,
Like
6
you're in
for
the
that.
casino. You know,
Yeah.
you're just like walking around like to the next part. Yeah, like
I could give it a 5, 6 in a certain context.
yeah. Yeah, I think it's just like misplaced.
Vivid chat.
I minted that one. I'm the first minter. I'll give it a 4 out of 5 just because
I'll give it a 3.5. It's going somewhere.
I do feel like they didn't lead me astray with the title. It did feel like I was being serenaded a little bit. I get coastal vibes from it just because of the cover art.
Like a breakfast yacht.
It makes me want to grab that glass of wine and kind of just like sit by the bay.
Here you go. I agree. Like breakfast yacht or casino lounge dinner.
Breakfast yacht. I wish that was my life.
Well, it will be. Keep manifesting. Do we have time for a tarot reading?
Facts.
Do you
have tarot cards for me?
I got 2 different sets. You can take your pick. We've got tattoo ones or we've got the Vision Quest ones.
Ooh. What do you think?
I've never used the tattoo deck. Do you want to break it in?
Yeah, let's break it in.
Let's break it in.
Oh wow. Oh my god, break it in.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. I feel less connected to reality when I have my sunglasses on.
That's why you have to wear okay.
Oh, you're like, that's why you have to. Or you guys can.
Oh, we've got Round Potato Cat. We got Jade on the stream, I guess. Woo!
Hi. Okay, who should we pull a card for? Potato Cat. Where's Jade?
What if we do a collective poll real quick and then we
Let's
can
do a collective
individual?
for
Jade.
anyone who's on the Musicurator Live, who's tapped
here
into
right
the
now.
Musicurator Live, who's joined us today in the Web3 on-chain space.
And whoever this resonates with, you know, got any questions, you got my number or my DM. But okay, cool. These are beautiful. I haven't even looked at them yet, but like this part is beautiful. Right?
It looks like you guys are gambling.
The casino vibes, right?
Hey, this is
okay.
aligning. This is universe doing some shit.
Let me tell you guys a little bit background about me. All right. So I have this thing where I am like, okay, I hate being like, I'm so psychic, but like I'm hella psychic, but I'm not aware of it 100% of the time. So I'll literally like think about something or like know exactly what's going to happen. Like it could be like I'm watching a movie and I know like the next scene is going to be like, not like in the way that you can predict, or like I can know if someone's going to text me someone random kind of thing, you know,
That's
or just what someone says. I'll like think about something and then 2 seconds later someone says something out loud. I'm like, what? Like shit like that. All right.
Okay. So you're real legit.
No,
I'm
wait,
legit.
I'm gonna finish your path on that. Where she was going is she was bringing up casino lounge vibes, and then the cards that she vibes to
exactly.
look like red.
We knew it was
playing
happening already.
cards. Yeah.
Exactly.
So Vegas, is that where you're headed to next?
I think our casino is gonna be
been in
right
the-
here on this couch, but like, yeah.
Okay.
I haven't been to Vegas since 5th grade. I went
I've
to see the
never
Jonas
been to
Brothers.
Vegas. I don't gamble unless I'm investing in
NFTs.
on-chain shit.
That's great.
Which
Pepe
thing-
is
That's
my
how I
casino.
I can't. That was such a weird era.
No, but it's still, my backs are still going up for some reason.
Dude, I moonbagged and then I got the fuck out of that. I made some good money. I'm sad that I'm not a part of the Pepe crew anymore, but I am.
Myra, how is Dingus?
I made some good money on Dingus. Like, I'm not mad at that. That was a funny degen play. I will say, shout out Alec.
He told you about Dingus?
I do know him.
Critty knows Alec. Alec has a really good alpha chat, and he's been freaking bussing
my
on
gosh.
Solana. Bussing.
Okay.
Yes, Solana is the narrative in that chat right now, and I'm just.
I was busting on Solana back in like end of 2021.
I was about to say.
That's the first
I
thing
don't even know if I have my Phantom Wallet keys anymore.
Eh,
I have like 0.5 soul.
I have like a
Yeah,
few
same.
soul, but
I
I
have nothing,
definitely don't
right?
know if I can access my wallet. Like,
I don't know how to buy it. It's like my brain won't let me go there. It's like Bitcoin or ETH.
yo, I don't have any Bitcoin. Should I get some?
You should probably get some Bitcoin before the ETF.
I was just gonna
Not
say.
The ETF.
Okay, like should I actually?
No, like this is not financial
There's
advice.
something called a halvening, and it happens in like March or something or April
Okay.
of 2024, and that is like a big event. I don't know what halvening means, but I know that go up.
Supply that's minted reduces. That's what the happening is like the supply that's being minted for every action and on daily basis is reduced, so then it becomes more scarce. So it's creating more scarcity of Bitcoin across time until all the Bitcoins run out. But the bigger news is the BlackRock ETF, which is happening, I think, soon, like in the next like 2 months or something, which is basically like an investment fund, like, you know, doing the thing with the thing. I'm not great at this stuff. I'm paying attention, but that's going to be the first wave of narrative on Bitcoin, then the halving, and then obviously we're going to be entering the bull market in this next year into the following year. So like, keep your eyes peeled for what the narrative is. Largely, I'm hearing a lot about AI GameFi. That's where my
I'm not okay. That portal coin, I signed up for it, and I don't understand how to farm it. And I think there's way too many people farming it, so I don't feel like I feel like I'm late to that portal. Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I can't keep up with the GameFi.
I'm not good at farming, period. I'm just throwing money at random things right now, and I've got some bags in Lords for GameFi. Talking about GameFi.
Oh, okay. Lords, I've seen that guy Orly. He's a big collector on sound, but he's not collecting music NFTs anymore, so he's probably really smart. I see him. He's on my watch list, so he's trading Lords. So that's a good play. I just
I will say Lords might be a good narrative. What other good narratives? I've heard Tau.
Okay, never mind. Now we're going too deep.
It's okay. Let's get to the reading because we asked for a reading. We asked for a collective reading from the goddess Tarot.
Okay, I'm ready. Tell me I'm rich.
Right? Okay, collective reading. What is the energy tonight? December 6th. Oh, December 6th. That's crazy.
Oh, wow.
It is crazy, apparently.
Yo, she spit out a big old stack.
And honestly, I think we're starting with the 9 of coins, which is amazing. 9 of pentacles. That means, you know, like the very next step to full financial abundance. But
called it Critty.
You know, let's pull out.
Okay, so we'll show it. So 9 of coins was the first one, which is the 9 of pentacles.
That's for me, right?
Okay, crazy. We're all gonna shut up. We're gonna listen.
All right, guys. Then we've got the Magician. I'm gonna show you all of it first, okay? Then we got the World. the Sun, and Judgment. These
Ooh.
cards are really cool. The Hella Major Arcana, which is like important because it means that right now I really do believe from this spread that there's this like transitional transformation happening right now in all of our lives, I think collectively, where it's like kind of what we're saying, like it's be a bull market soon and keeping that faith. And I know that can be like super like, oh, like, keep the faith, like type of vibe, but like the Magician card, it's very much like manifesting and putting universe. And I think the world can be what you want it to be if you can create that reality. And it takes practice. It takes a lot of reimagining things. And so I think like the overall advice from this is to start envisioning things in a very optimistic light, even if it feels delusional. Be delusional, be crazy with your beliefs, because with that faith, you will see the sun and you will see everything that you've been deserving to see. And like you have a stacked up karma, which is so interesting. Like we are just talking about like how I'm like, oh, I'm psychic. Like I think about things before it happens. But like literally yesterday, I was I was talking about how like sometimes I feel like, damn, like I have like some karma that needs to cash out, you know, like there's some karma building up, but the longer the karma builds up, the bigger the payout is. And so sometimes it's easy to get stuck in the mindset of like, oh, like I've been doing so good, or I'm really trying to be good and like have good karma and just exist in an honorable way where you're pursuing your dreams, doing what you love, living in your truth. And it's really about now hanging on to all of those values and morals and progress that has been made, because you couldn't get to the 9 of coins if you haven't already made progress. So recognize the progress you have made, use that to your advantage to really now vision out what your life should be like. And collectively, we are entering a new year, and this new year could be about really envisioning like what you actually want your world to look like. And it's going to be a lot brighter than I think in the past. I don't know like about y'all, but I feel like 2023 there was a lot of growth, a lot of forward movement, but it wasn't necessarily like I'm just like basking in the sun all the time, right? I think there's going to be a lot more sunshine in 2024, metaphorically. And then also that sunshine's going to test y'all. It's going to test you to be like, all right, you're here, you've arrived, you're ready for this, but do you believe? And that's why right now it's about believing in the unbelievable, like shifting that mindset. So
blockchain right there.
Okay. So it wasn't all a waste.
No. We all have to keep the faith.
I don't think it was a waste at all. I think that it's like literally holding on to that faith and being that standard pillar that like it needs to be a foundation as, you know, like it wouldn't exist without the work that has been done.
Look at all of us that are still here in on-chain music after the bear market. Like I just wrote a piece for a publication that's going out here sometime soon. And literally what I talked about was like the space was getting bigger and then the bear market happened and we like condensed a little bit, but we're all the people that are still here who still believe that this is the wave and that this is going to change the world. And like that means something, because when there's liquidity and there's money flowing in, we're all going to be the ones who win, because we've been here, we've been grinding, we've been committed, and we've believed that this is the future.
Stick with delusion, but also remember it's a long road ahead. You know, like that's the juxtaposition. Is like exciting as the delusion can be, you got to like face the reality that isn't going to be an overnight type of vibe. It's going to be like so many tests, so much judgment of figuring out, do I actually fuck with this, or like should I be wasting my time? Like nothing is a waste of time if you put your energy that is positive towards it genuinely. So
This is good. I'm glad we did this because I needed to hear those words.
Good, glad. And I feel very like it's a strong message too coming through. Like it feels very energetically, like collectively full, if that makes sense. And I think that there's a lot of shared sentiment within this community itself.
Man, we needed that. The dance community needed that. The Sound XYZ founding team needed to hear that. I hope they're listening.
Are they here?
I don't know if they're here,
Hey, David.
but if they are, sound is the future. Sound is the place to drop your music. It's open to everyone. All you need is an email and a credit card. You can hit David up if you feel like it. You can hit up Naomi. You can hit up Mike Divesta. You can hit up
You?
hit up Music Ben. You can hit up me. You can hit up a number
Okay.
of people. If you have any questions, we will answer them. We will help you get into this game. We will help you understand it. And we'll help you launch new music. And then maybe every once in a while, me and Critty might put you on a playlist and do some things about it.
And you will, I think I have a premonition that on December 8th, a bunch of people that are watching this are going to get a lot of twerk energy coming towards them. Like,
There's going to be so much twerk on December 8th. You won't
So
even
in
be-
like 2 days?
I have the biggest premonition. I am right there with you, Critty. There will be so much twerk happening. People
it's
won't
going to
even
be raining dollars, fake
It's gonna
dollars
be
that will
raining
turn real.
What is friend tech? RIP friend tech. We're twerking.
That's the new currency, I think.
It's a meme. Honestly, blow it up as a meme coin, everyone.
Oh, but it's not. Well, you know what? Like
Twerk's
Tara said, you have to keep being delusional and believe that twerk is going to be the next Pepe.
You will be able to buy on-chain music digital collectibles with twerk someday.
Yes. I hope that's the next.
Honestly,
next blockchain.
exclusive dance launches with twerk is the only thing that you can purchase it with would be kind of insane.
Ooh. You know what? Those dance pasties I've been trying to sell, I think we might be able to finally put them on the market soon.
Hey, it's at least they're better than the twerk, or not the twerk, the dance ball gag.
Oh,
That was for Minchip. I made that for them.
Shout out Jackie. Shout
That's
out Mint.
so weird. I
Shout out
literally just saw
Mintchip
that she
prior
just
to what Mintchip is now. Shout out Mintchip for what Mintchip is now. We love you, Jackie. We miss
All
you.
right, guys.
She literally just followed me on TikTok right
She
now.
just followed her
Whoa.
on TikTok. Jackie.
I told you.
Oh
Jack-
my God.
Up.
We were just talking about her.
This is what Jordan was
Right when
saying.
you were talking about her, I was pulling up the notification. That's crazy.
What the? She's watching us.
Dude, the universe is doing things. That means wag me. We're all gonna make it.
We're so back.
We're so back.
Okay,
All right.
guys.
You guys want to wrap?
Yeah, this is our longest stream yet, and I can't wait to share the clip.
Like, honestly, I forgot we were streaming.
That's the best way to go about it. Forget that you're streaming. Just have fun. Me and Critty are here all the time. We have a blast.
All right, guys, it was nice partying. Enjoy your birthday, Jordan or Taro, and we'll see you next time.
We love you guys. Everyone who tuned in, thank you. We appreciate you.
Okay, it's not working. All right.